We're back with the Shane Dawson series, The Dark Side of Jake Paul. Let's have a listen. Oh, Katie's going to tell us what's going on here.
Really quick and angry and irritable and push the line.
So, for example, if it was a YouTuber, they would probably be rude to fans.
No, because they want to give them something, It's because the main two things that they usually want is power and money.
And I'm going to be the biggest entertainer on the planet. I'll be the first.
That's literally everybody on the planet wants power and money. Are we all sociopaths?
Social media billionaire.
So with fans comes power and money.
Buy that merch. Buy that merch.
So they'd probably be actually really nice to their fans.
I wouldn't doubt you doing it, man. I'm going to. Spend $100, free shipping, y'all. But if a fan died or a fan was hurt, they wouldn't care.
Not really. But if it meant that they could make a video about it and get more views.
So if you're a YouTuber, the sociopath rules change? What?
Get more fans.
Jake Paul is, I don't know how to say this, but we lost.
Huh?
Isn't that creepy? It's so creepy. It's
okay.
We're going to take a
If you're a professional, why are you being so unprofessional by that's creepy? I know the video, they want the drama. That's why they got the music, the creepy, scary music playing in the background. But you realize you're judging Jake Paul for doing these things that you're doing in this very video, right? You are profiting off someone else's situation. You are profiting off your fans. You are exploiting a situation to get more views and more fans and using people as tools to get what you want. You're describing yourselves right now. You're literally describing yourselves because you're doing the same thing that you're claiming he does.
take a shower after this.
Yeah.
And they also are impulsive. So failure to plan ahead. They'll want to do things and then not do things.
That's Shane. How many times has he said that he didn't want to go out? He did want to go out. He went and did this. He didn't go do this. That's me. I'm impulsive and then not impulsive. I'm ready to go and then I don't want to go.
Which is what makes it a little dangerous. I always think this is a dangerous thing. For both them and people around them,
That sounds like someone we know. But,
That sounds like a lot of people we know on YouTube.
well, but they don't have emotions, so they would cry.
They might get that method in it or get to what they want.
Sounds like some people's apology videos that we see on YouTube where they just put on the waterworks and expect to get all these fans back and get the AdSense back. Sounds like some apology videos I've seen on here.
They're deceitful.
Oh, and they're deceitful. Sociopaths are deceitful. Oh my gosh. Look, I know people that have been diagnosed with blood tests, brain scans, everything, who are diagnosed with personality disorder, sociopathic, things like that. And they're not deceitful. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not talking about the whole entire public. I'm talking about this one person, for example, that I know. She is not deceitful. She really cannot control some of the things that she says. And she has to do a lot of therapy and medications and stuff because her brain tells her things that, aren't normal. Like, I can say this wall is purple and it's clearly like it'll be purple and she'll see pink. And her brain will tell her it's pink. And she will argue you down, get mad and leave because she believes that wall is pink because that's what she sees. Now, she cannot control that. And some people cannot control when their brain is imbalanced, when their chemicals are imbalanced. Your brain chemistry has a lot to do with this. Personality disorder, schizophrenia, even like with my Tourette's and my OCD, I cannot control my OCD or my Tourette's. No matter how hard I try, I cannot control it. That doesn't make me a bad person or deceitful. If I walk up and I'm slapping my face, it's not because I want to. I feel like this is a very, very... This is not a good educational video. I think, now this is my opinion. Now, I am not a therapist. I don't have a degree in any of this, but I feel like this was all for drama, attention, and views, subscribers, money, because they are judging Jake Paul, or they keep saying the YouTuber, but they're doing the same exact thing that they claim he's done and doing. They're doing. They've made videos on Tana. They've made videos on Eugenia. They've made videos on Jake. Katie is the one who told Jacqueline Glenn how to do a 5150, knowing she was talking about Eugenia Cooney. And then Katie Morton turns around and does a video with Eugenia Cooney about how Eugenia feels like her friends just, did this for no reason and traumatized her. That's playing both sides. That's what that's called. You're playing both sides. It just really disturbs me that if Katie could be talking to Jacqueline Glenn about helping Eugenia and then run to Eugenia and do a video about how Eugenia doesn't like her friends anymore and how they traumatized her, that only shows me that Katie's about the money and the attention and the views, subs. That's what that shows me. And that, hey, we're all on here, but don't sit here and try to make it out like you're not about the attention and the fans and the money when you're doing this type of stuff. You're exploiting a situation, a person's mental disorder. What if Jake Paul really is a sociopath? Are you not exploiting his situation for money and views? That makes you just like him. Then that makes all of us a sociopath, right? I'm doing a video on it. Same deal. They're doing a video on it. Are we all the same? Are we describing ourselves? Something to think about.
So sociopaths. So they don't have emotions. Do they pretend to have emotions?
Yes, because they'll mimic to fit in to get what they want. You and I aren't going to respond well to someone just asking us for something. We have to feel emotionally involved in some way in order to do something that maybe we normally wouldn't do. So in order to get people to be the tools that they need, they'll mimic.
You mean like how Shane did nasty videos with his little cousin? How he talked her into doing those videos? Is that what you're talking about? How he did all those disgusting jokes and disturbing stuff back in the day? But you're saying that you had to have emotion. You would have to have emotion to get people, to do things for people. But he asked his little cousin to do that in his video. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This is really hypocritical. This is them being big hypocrites. Now, I know I've seen it recently with the copyright strikes. I know that certain YouTubers do not like to be criticized. But let me tell you something. I got 60 subscribers. Strike me. Hey, it is what it is. But I'm telling the truth here. I'm not putting on the fancy dark music and the fancy edits. Every time they say something about Jake Paul, they add it in. Every time they say, oh, well, that person, that YouTuber would want money and power, they show a clip of Jake Paul with money or a car. They could say, oh, a sociopath is someone who eats a banana. They throw in a clip of Jake Paul eating a banana. Oh, a sociopath is somebody who wears tennis shoes. They show a clip of Jake Paul wearing tennis shoes. Oh, a sociopath is someone who has blonde hair. They show a clip of Jake Paul with blonde hair. A sociopath is someone who's got a mop. Y'all, they gonna show Jake Paul pushing a mop. I mean, come on now. This is being some hypocrites at this point. You are exploiting the situation just as much as Jake Paul exploits his situation. Y'all are all doing the same thing. Money, views. It's the same thing. But to sit here and judge Jake when you're doing the exact same thing and have done it, especially Shane. Shane has made a lot of videos on a lot of people, and I mean, come on. This was all for views.
Behavior that they know will elicit the response.
Look, there's a teardrop. I can't take this seriously because everything that she says, he shows a clip of. Hold on.
So they're pretending to laugh, they're pretending to cry. Are they just like kind of mimicking what they see in like movies?
Yeah, movies, other people around them. If they, let's say, for instance, we're talking about YouTube, so if they're watching a ton of YouTube videos, and they would see how other people respond, they might even read the comments to see how people react to that kind of video, and they'd mimic that. in order to let's say someone.
They're talking about mimicking, but everything she says, they show a clip of. Like somebody watching YouTube, there's a guy with a mask looking at apparently a screen with YouTube. It's
People successfully did story time videos, for instance. And I'm not
Look.
calling anybody
talking about story time. They're going to pop up a story time video.
out. I'm just saying, if they saw that someone was doing this, they're like, oh, they got so many views, and like the people in the comments really feel for them. And then
They're trying to make this so serious, but I cannot take it serious. I just can't. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I know some of y'all are going to be pissed, but this is just how I feel. How can they judge Jake when they're doing the exact same thing? You know, for money and views.